Hello, welcome, good evening, or yeah, welcome to Thursday. I hope everyone had a great 4th of July. I personally didn't.
It's been a long day.
But you're probably wondering why I sound a little bit down. It's, I don't know, stuff running through my mind. The fireworks. I didn't get to see them last night, but I did hear them. It reminded me of my cousin, and it reminded me of what I should do. It gave me an idea for this episode of Blank Thursday. So welcome. I'm your awkwardly shy, yet odd, peculiar guy next door, Sam. And this is a serious topic, like a very legitimate, serious topic. One that I don't quite think has been touched on or made aware. There should be more made to be made aware of this subject, this topic. This topic is basically, like I said, a serious matter. It's almost, well, it's basically, in my book, equally a serious matter or topic as depression, which I suffer from, but that's not what I'm getting into. This video is about suicide, and which is a very serious matter in my book, being that I lost a friend and a cousin from it. But just wanted to go in the discuss a little bit about that on this topic. So it's very serious for Blank Thursday. That being said, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. A couple months ago, my cousin Lisa Smith, for whatever reason, at my friend's townhouse, decided that her life needed to come to an end. At 7:45, ironically, on a Friday, a couple months ago, me and my decently best friend and a few others left his home to go get like pop, snacks, run a couple errands, whatever. And 7:46, I'm assuming she decided to, like 1 minute probably, I'm assuming, like I said, I don't know because I wasn't there, she made the decision to end her life. And by the time we got back at 8:45, she had ended her life. She left a note that didn't even make sense, and even worse, she hid it. She put it underneath the pillow in the spare bedroom, like inside the pillowcase, but underneath the pillow. I don't know why that was. She could have just left it. It would have done good. She'd have done it justice just leaving it right, like on the nightstand, stand beside the bed or whatever. But at any rate, she killed herself. And ironically, left no note, or she left a note, but it didn't make sense. That's why I said, I personally say it, because something doesn't make sense, it doesn't count in my book, but whatever. She killed herself. No one knows really why. Like, she didn't really legitimately explain how she was feeling, why she said it was something that needed to get done. It reached a point where obviously it did get done. She apologized for hurting people that she left behind, and it's just like, wow, like, I just talked to you not even 3, 4, not even a half hour ago. I asked you what you wanted. You said Dr. Pepper, cherry Dr. Pepper. Everything was fine, and you were smiling, and I said I'd see you when you get back. Okay, I'll see you, bye, be safe, okay, enjoy the peace and quiet, okay, I will. And then I come back, or we come back, and this, it's like, why did this have to happen? She didn't really explain, like I said before. And so I don't know, it's an issue because every 5.3 seconds somebody commits suicide. It could be because of bullying, it could be because they're just that depressed, it could be like if you're like me, you don't have many friends, you just, being alone sucks. Whether it's barely any friends left, barely any friends, no friends at all, no girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, it sucks. You know, take it from someone who's been alone more than being around people and friends and meeting people. It sucks. It can drive a person to that point. I know this for a fact because I tried to kill myself, not once, but I did it twice. Luckily, I survived. To my amazement, I survived. And I'm glad that I survived, because if I had not survived, I wouldn't have been able to create my daughter that I have. I mean, I don't see her, but just knowing and remember anymore, I don't see her anymore, but remembering that I have her, I brought her into this world, is the motivation, what keeps me going, despite the fact that I have no rights to her. I don't see her. That's a topic for a different time, I guess. But she's 3 years old, very beautiful, very smart. You know, if it wasn't for Tatiana being born, I probably would not. You probably would not be watching this. You know, I would have, to be honest, I would have probably killed myself and actually accomplished it this time. But I'm glad I didn't. It's my motivation. What keeps me going. It drives me to, stay, that and my family, what little family I have left, little friends I have left. And I think it's a matter, and it seems like, in a way, it's getting covered up, or people just, because there's so much goddamn hate in this world. I mean, it's not even about how, words hurt, whether they're meant to be helpful or actually meant to hurt someone. Or in someone's feelings, they hurt. If you or a loved one, wants to end your life, just think about what all you're leaving behind and how it will react, or the person or persons will react to it, or how they'll feel. Think about their feelings as well as your own. A lot easier said than done, but just think about it. And also, if you or a loved one, whether you're on depression meds or not, and whether they're working or not, if you feel like killing yourself, get help. Like, whether it be talking to the dude across the street from you, the hottie that lives 3 doors down from you, get help, talk to them, do something. Just don't take your life. It's not, you won't, it's not worth it to me in my book. You're missing out on more by taking your life. You make others around you, it's like the consequence of that action can be a lot more devastating than you just, I have nothing to live for, bang. Don't, just think about other people, because I don't honestly think my cousin, God rest her soul, really thought about how I would feel or the effects of how I feel afterwards. She was more concerned with how she was feeling, and that like I said, according to the note, the job had to get done. And she could have talked to me, but she didn't. I don't know why. She had a lot of issues. She was raped, a while back, a long while back before she took her life. She was crazy enough to want to be my girlfriend, despite the fact we're blood related. I mean, it was bad. So just think about that. But how you would affect someone by taking your own life. Anyway, if you like the lousy videos, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you tomorrow for Freaky Friday with the top 5 things you really should do in zombie apocalypse. As always, stay frosty, and I'll see you then.